Hello, my name is Doug Hinko. I am the principal here at Yavneh Day School. And I think what makes Yavneh very unique is not only do we have a solid academic program that prepares our students with the solid academic foundation that they need to go into the future, but we are able to develop the whole child in many different ways using Jewish values and using social emotional learning and allowing students to transfer that social emotional learning into their everyday lives to make the world a better place. And that's why I love Yavneh, and that's why I believe in our mission. But right now, I'm going to turn it over to some of our students and some of our faculty members to share with you what makes Yavneh such a special institution.
I became involved with Yavneh in the spring of 1983. One of my former Yavneh students, who's now a teacher at Yavneh, a major team member in the middle school, and a parent at Yavneh, Janessa Schwartz. I've known Janessa since she was an infant, watched her grow and develop at Yavneh.
I love teaching Yavneh students because I get to see them develop for 3 years. And it's amazing to watch them grow and develop academically and socially and emotionally.
An incredible teacher. I'm so proud.
Daily in our classroom, we do a lot of partner study. Very often you'll see the students scattered around the classroom, talking with each other. It's not about silent reading or silent work. It's about speaking to each other, speaking to the text, giving the text a voice. And that can get very noisy and very fun.
I have several students every year who really find art to be very therapeutic and a way for them to be healing themselves and actually a way just to have an outlet. This student, the other day, started painting this beautiful piece and decided that they didn't like it and redid the whole thing.
I was not happy with how it looked, so I decided to paint over the whole project.
I went over there about 15 minutes later and I had tears in my eyes. And I said, I would buy this right now. This is incredible. Oh my gosh. And I could see the joy and the smile, and the whole class came over and they said, wow, that's amazing, that is so cool. And that now this student is so happy to be in the classroom always and experiment and try things and feels good.
I would say like the teaching philosophy of the music program, it's what I call music by heart. The Rastafarian culture have the heartbeat, which is called actually the Nyabingi, and it's just boop, boom, boop, boom. And we find a way to find our heartbeat, and we practice it in class and also when we're together in the community in order to create a beat. If they can listen to their heartbeat, they can have a beat and they can play a beat.
Lior inspired me a lot because when he started teaching me drums, it really felt like we could connect on something.
If they can play music together and listen to each other while they do something creative together, they can be better community members. They can listen to each other when they have problems, when they have celebrations.
So one of the things we do here every Friday, we have Shabbat. And during Shabbat, me and my class, we got up and we performed Hallelujah for the entire school and all the staff, and it was one of my most favorite experiences here.
We learn music to be in service of the community, so eventually the students can be leaders and lead songs for the community.
It's important to learn Hebrew because Hebrew is the language of the Jewish people. This is the language that connects all communities of Jewish people all over the world. The connection to their culture, the connection to the tradition, connection to the text.
I think learning Hebrew connects me to Jewish culture. It really helps to be able to read it, honestly.
All of them have now pen pals in Israel, and they are so excited. A lot of them are planning to connect with their pen pals while they're visiting with their families in the summer.
I have a pen pal in Israel, and we've been communicating, and I feel like having a friend in a different part of the world is just really interesting to learn what they're doing and places that you've never been before.
Maybe when I go on my trip to Israel, I can try and order food in Hebrew and see if I can do it right. Like my teacher wanted me to show off. I would just say I like alligators, and then I would be too shy to say anything else. Ani ohevet taninim.
The STEAM initiative at Yavneh aims to combine a robust academic experience with meaningful knowledge that will be useful to the students inside and outside the school walls.
What I like about Yavneh's STEAM program is we get to build things that we think would be useful in the world.
I love STEAM. This year was so much fun. We got to do a lot of things about space. We got to do a lot of things about humans and human eyes.
At Yavneh, we are very lucky that STEAM doesn't just integrate with science or math, but also we can integrate it with global studies, Jewish studies, art.
I mean, it teaches me how to use my resources around me to help myself and others.
I have been extremely lucky to always receive support, to create new ideas, to be innovative, and I cannot wait to keep on bringing more resources, more tools, more devices that are out there so we can only grow and make the program even more interesting and more appealing.
STEAM!
As we celebrate the 40 years of Yavneh and we look ahead at the next 40 years of Yavneh,
we've built so much over these last 40 years, and we're looking for 40 more, or 80 more, or 120 more.
your support will help ensure a sustainable future for generations to come.
When I'm at Yavneh, I don't feel like I have to be a certain type of person. I feel like I can be who I want to be.
Everybody's so supportive here. It's basically one big family.
It's a great place and it's a great school, and I've just loved all my years here and bonding with everyone.
The community is awesome because it's just like one big Yavneh family.
We're all one big family, and it really makes me happy to be a part of this school.